Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day number 13, lucky 13 of the 30 days of Pilates. I'm so excited to be here. So this is a 30-day challenge, and I call it the self-love challenge because we're all about creating a deeper relationship with our body. There is a companion workbook with this program, so if you've not done that yet, download that at balancetothecore.com/30 days. There's also a link in the description below. So if you want to grab that companion workbook where we just dive into some questions and ideas about the relationship of our body and how we can connect better with it. And here on YouTube is the physical part. So we are going to really work on our alignment, our movement patterns, and everything that helps us sort of move in our day much more efficiently and effectively and just feel like we have more energy, feel better, feel stronger. So hopefully you're feeling that now if you've been with me. Hello, Debbie and Diane. Welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. You girls, man, you have not missed a day. I am impressed. And there's a few more of you here. Hello, hello. Welcome. So today is a little bit more of an intermediate session. Since we have been together for 2 weeks already, I am going to just kind of add in a little bit more things that might involve some modifications. So if you know your body, please modify. I will give you ideas of how you can modify, but we're going to do a bunch of rolling onto our mid-back. So if you're not good at rolling on your neck or your back, you can do half rollbacks. You can do something else that we worked on earlier in the class that feels better, okay? So I'm excited to do this. It's going to be more of a strength work, and hopefully you feel really good by the end. You guys ready? I'm ready. Debbie, Diane, you here? Give me some thumbs up. Let me know you're ready, and we'll do this. And if you've been with me, you know that I'm not really good at staying at the 15 minutes. I try my hardest. It's really hard when you're doing it live. Okay, so cool. All right, so I'm going to start seated upright. So why don't you guys just sit upright on your mat? Cool, you're ready. I love it. I had to wait for those thumbs up and readies to know. Okay, so we're going to get right on top of our sitting bones. Sit up nice and tall. And what you're doing is you're anchoring your butt bones and you're lifting those hip bones up. Reaching your arms forward. Let's just take a roll back. So we're just going to pull our belly back. Our feet stay down on our mat. And then we're going to dive it forward. And let's go with our breath with this. Inhale it back. Exhale it, dive. And with each rep, I'm just going to get a little bit closer towards the mat when I'm ready. And eventually we're going to make ourselves to a lying down position. So give yourself about 2 or 3 more. And then I want you lying down on the mat. So you gauge with your body where you want to be. I'm going to do 1 more. And then we just roll it down onto our mat. Get your feet so they're sit bone distant apart. And let's just do a couple of pelvic curls up into a neutral bridge. Exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Exhale down. Give me about 1 or 2 more, whatever feels good for you. Good, and then send 1 leg up, and then switch. Switch, just making sure we're connected with our center here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Anchor your arms, squeeze your thighs together, and just give me little dips of the toes. We're not touching the ground here. We're just connecting with our center and making sure everything's anchored. And we're not pressing into the mat or jamming with our back. Trying to keep that nice sort of natural neutral alignment. And then come back to center. Take your arms out like a small V. And we're just going to go side to side with our hips as our shoulders stay anchored.
Okay, so thank you.
So let's keep everything up. So just keep going a few more times. Just give me about 4 more times. If you've done a couple of twists. And then you're going to take your right leg down, your left leg down, and then press one leg long. And I want you to really reach through the heel as you anchor the heel and hamstring. And then we're going to push the other leg down, and we're going to anchor that heel and hamstring. Anchor your pelvis and really find the neutral. Take an inhale, exhale, curl that upper spine up, and then point your toes and start to pump those arms. Breathe in and out. Now give me about 9 more breaths. Just really breathing right into the center of your body. Actively pull your hips in towards one another. Actively press those heels downward. And keep stretching that upper back up and over your chest. You can start playing with it as you anchor an opposite leg, trying to lift one leg. Trying to lift the other leg. And maybe you can try to lift both, but it's got to come from that center. You can play with it. Or just keep it down. And then we're going to roll it back, stretch it back, and let's come all the way up. Dive yourself up and over. Feel that stretch up and over. 3, 2, 1. Roll it back. Anchor those legs as you stretch it back, and you've got 2 more of these. 3, 2, 1. Good. And one more time. As we go back, bring your right leg in towards your chest as you anchor that left one down on the mat, and then just stretch this leg as long as you can. It can be bent as well. 5 circles each way. Focus on the anchor of the rest of your body. Keep breathing deeply from your center. When you've done 5, you'll change directions. And then go ahead, just reach that leg. You can flex that foot and really press it longer than your opposite leg as you take the other one in. Stretch it to wherever you can, 5 circles. And I'm really pressing through that bottom heel, trying to anchor the hamstring as much as I can without locking the knee. And of course, your pelvis, nice and anchored. Good. Flex that foot. Go ahead. Press it longer than your bottom leg. Stretching both legs long, and then your arms. Let's curl ourselves up and over as we stretch up and over to our toes. 1, 2, 3. Roll it up through the spine. We're going to do a little rolling like a ball series, and this is where I want you to modify if you're not comfortable rolling onto your back. You can keep it at half rollbacks, roll-ups, go back to those leg circles. So we're going to come up into the longest flexion that we can, elbows wide, shoulders down. And let's just do 3 regular rolling like a balls. Inhale it back. Exhale it up. And our sit bones are trying to reach up to the ceiling. On our next one, we're going to stop and do a little rollover prep. So we're just going to hold into our rollover position and then bring it back up. Really anchor the arms so you sit on the shelf of your shoulders and not your neck. You've got one more. Good. Now this time as we come up, I want you to come up and find teaser. Good. Roll back. Come up and find teaser. And this is just showing you how all the exercises work with one another. They all build on each other. Good. You got one more. We're going to hold that teaser up there. Hold it. Stretch those arms and then try to reach above and beyond the toes as we roll back to your shoulders and we come back up to those toes. Roll back and up. One more time. Back and up. Now stay right there. Lower the legs a little bit. Pull back up. And we're trying to keep our torso where it is. Very difficult. Good. Go ahead. Bend those knees in. We're going to come down onto our elbows as we hold right here. Hello, abs. All right, we're just going to take our hips over to one side, bring it back to center. Hips the other way. Good. Make sure you're not arching through the back. We want to keep that belly in. Good. And if you want to add a little something, you can stretch those legs, bring it back to center, over, bend the knees. Up and over like a little can-can. Your shoulders stay square. They stay stable. Good. One more each side. Good. And then we bring it back to center. Go ahead, hug those knees in, and we're going to use those legs to help roll us up as we spin it around to all fours. All right, so here we are at all fours. All right, now I want you to get your knees right underneath your hips, hands right underneath your shoulders. Get yourself nice and long. Now in this position, it's super important to pull those hip bones up towards your chest. We're going to stretch that one leg long, okay? So now I want you to lift the leg that's back behind you and hold it. I want you to anchor the leg that's down, push through that foot, and at the same time, pull your hip bones up to your ribs more. And as you do that, can you lift your leg a little bit higher and stretch it a little bit longer? We're going to tap that leg down and up for 10. And nothing in your spine is going to collapse. We're staying super engaged. Shoulders stay on the back. 3 more. 3, spin your inner thigh up to the ceiling. Hold it here. 1, and now little itty bitty pulses for 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay right here as we float one arm up. Just hold that. Give me 5 more pulses. Good. Drop the arm and the leg. And we're just going to pivot, turn this bottom leg and come into a side bend. Try to look down and see if that hip is right over your knee. All right. And again, you want to pull those hip bones up towards the chest. Good. And then reach your top arm up. Take it behind your head and put your head in your hand in your head. We're going to lift this leg up and we're going to stay as we are as we kind of just kick that leg forward and back 3 times without moving our torso. Good. And then hold it here and then lift it 3 times. Good. Hold that, breathe. We take it down, pivot, turn again, and then just take your body down to a lying down position. Squeeze those heels together. Take your arms out to the sides. Inhale, we're going to lift our body up and we lower it on down. As you lift, can you pull the tops of your arms up to the sky? One more time. We come up. Anchor those feet, pubic bone anchors, then come down to your hover. On our next inhale, you're going to lift those arms and pull them back a little bit, and then we come back to our hover. Inhale, feel how those arms can help lift the mid-back. As you push that chest forward, one more time, come on up, and then bring it on down. Sit your hips back to your heels. Good. And we're going to come to all fours again. I will kind of just spin it here. All right, so push through your sitting bones. Take your leg back, the one that you didn't work before. All right, so now we're going to lift the leg up. And then when you lift the leg up, it's really easy to go into that low back, right? It's not about how high you lift. I want you to pull those hip bones to your chest and really activate those ribs into your spine as you stretch that leg long. You're going to tap down. You're going to lift up. And every time you lift, just concentrate on the placement of that pelvis. We worked that last week. So pull the hip bones to the ribs. Ribs come in and up through the chest. You have that opposite stretch. Good. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold our leg up there on 1. Pulse it out for 5. Can you stretch it even longer as you take your opposite arm up, balance without shifting your weight? 5 pulses. Good. We're going to drop it down, spin, turn it, get that hip right over your knee, get this hand right under your shoulder, right? Nice and long. Find that side bend and take your hand behind your head. Press your head into your hands into your head. All right. And we're just going to lift our leg up and we're going to kick it forward and back for 3. Doing great. Good. And then we hold it here. Give me 3. Good. And then just lower that leg down, spin, turn it, hold the hands right under your shoulders, lift your other leg up, squeeze your heels together, and then we're just going to lift one leg, lift the other. Lift, lift without changing your posture. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down, sit it back for a little stretch, and then we're going to spin it around. You're doing great. Legs into a V. And now I want you to push your heels down and flex your feet. My sit bones are pulling down. My hip bones are pulling up. Take your fingertips, rest them right into the front of you. And as you push into your fingertips, can you feel your belly and try to get taller? Inhale here. Exhale as you dive it forward for 3, 2, 1. Stack it up through the spine. 2 more times. And dive it 3, 2, 1. And come on up. 1 more time. Dive it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes. Come on up. Now let's squeeze our thighs together. Give it a good squeeze. Take your arms out to the sides and bring those hands right to your shoulders. Can you flex your feet? Get everything parallel and try to lift your hip bones to your chest more. We're going to twist it for 3, 2, 1. Come to center. And twist it. 3, 2, 1. And twist. Go a little deeper and deepest. Twist your deepest. Release. Go deeper. And then deepest. All right. 1 more each side. 3. So it's not just random pulsing, right? We have purpose. 1 more time. Stay tall. Good. We come to center. Reaching those arms up to the ceiling. Really reach, 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 reach. And then circle those arms around and bring them forward. Good. Stay tall. Flex those feet. And then let those feet come just a little bit apart. Stretching your arms up towards the ceiling. Take your hands behind your head. We're just going to lean it back an inch and come on up an inch. Inhale, lean it. Come on, keep those heels down. Reach through those arches. Good. We'll do 5 here, so give me 2 more. 2, lead with that chest. 1 more. Stretching the arms back up to the sky and just dive it forward. Roll it up. Take those legs into a little V. Should feel good here in this little diamond shape. Pushing your feet together. Sitting up tall and just open your chest here. Take an inhale. Come to center and then exhale. Just allow your body to fall over. I think I was able to stay at the 15 minutes. I am quite impressed with myself. That might have been the first time I have. Roll it up through the spine. Good. 1 more time. Take an inhale. And exhale. Let your body release here. Keep pushing those feet together so you can keep those hips activated, right? But we hit all those spinal shapes. We did it. And then we roll it up through the spine. Yay, good job. And if you're just starting out with me and you want to get more beginner action, I do have a beginner series waitlist going on. So there is the link in the description below. I think it's Balance to the Core Beginner or something like that. But there's a link in the description below, and there'll be a beginner series coming very shortly for you if you want to do that. But how do you feel? Holy cow. Day number 13, as I told you, was a little bit more of that intermediate moves. But I think we're ready for it, right? And hopefully at this point, you know how to modify for your body. Just always know you can go back to an exercise we've done before. You can do something else that feels good. And when in doubt, just do like a half rollback or something like that, okay? You feel good, energized, ready to start your day? Good work. Awesome, Diane. Cool. Hopefully you have a good day. Feeling powerful. Love it. Tomorrow's day 14. As I will not be here live tomorrow. I just want to let you know that in case you are rushing to get on here live at 9:15. I am with my core clubbers, which is my membership club. So we have a live hour workout on Sunday mornings. So I will have a workout for you. It's still going to be here at 9:15. It's just going to be pre-recorded. Okay. Jeannie, you made it live. Yes. Awesome. Hello. Thank you, Debbie. Glad you liked it. Awesome, ladies. Thanks for being here. Sweet. I will see you not live tomorrow, but I will see you in a workout tomorrow. And then Monday for day 15. Okay. You guys rock. See ya.